YouTube, welcome back to BeardedCubing 101. My name is Joe, I'm your host of BeardedCuber. In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to solve the Pyraminx's big brother, the Master Pyraminx. So before we get started, let's just take a look at what we're looking at here. Basically, this top portion of the cube is this right here. No different. The only thing that makes this cube different from this is that there's an entire another layer that we're going to have to deal with. That adds obviously more pieces, and but you know, it doesn't make it like just because something has more pieces doesn't make it more complex. What makes the Pyraminx more complex is how the pieces interact with each other. You know, for example, just because this 7x7 is bigger than this 5x5 doesn't mean that the 7x7 is more complex. It's all the same moves, there's just more pieces, there's more of it. So I guess where I'm getting at here is the difference between this and this is that the difficulty comes in with the interaction of the pieces, how they interact with one another. Okay, so that being said, just go ahead and grab your Pyraminx, scramble it up, and we'll get started. Okay, and we're back. Okay, so before we get started, let's identify what we're looking at. Okay, obviously we're gonna have tips. So all these here on the ends, those are all tips, obviously. And as far as edge pieces go, everything in between the tips are edge pieces. So along the edges. So edge, 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 and edge. Now these pieces here, 1, 2, 3, these are actually center edge pieces, because this orange and yellow it's actually one piece, just like the orange and green is one piece, and so is the orange and blue. So these are center edge pieces. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we want to locate the orange side. So this just happens to be the orange side because 1, 2, 3 tips are orange, and this tip right here does not contain an orange. So there's no way that this could be the orange side, or this side could be the orange side, or this side could be the orange side, because the only 3 tips that contain orange on the one side is this one. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is we're going to solve this entire bottom layer. Actually, this side, because we want to do the orange side first. And the way that we do that is we're going to be placing the center edge pieces in first. So we're really just concentrating on the orange right now. And so we're going to find an orange, red, green centerpiece in this case. Center edge piece, and we're going to place that in. Now before we do that, let's just identify the rest of the cube here. So we know that this is the orange side because of the 3 orange tips, and this is going to be the yellow side, this is going to be the green side, and this is going to be the blue side. So we'll work on this one right here, the orange green. So we'll turn it to the green side, and if it helps, just keep putting your tips back into place. And right now we're concentrating on this piece right here. We want to put it right there. But any piece that, any color that is showing right here, so even though it's green to green, we don't want the green down here. We want the orange down here. So the only way we can do that is by turning it so that the orange is facing us, and then when we do our algorithm, the orange piece will fall into place here. And it's very simple. All you got to do is down, down, up, up, and that places the orange green piece, center edge piece into place. And if it helps, again, just put your tip there so you know this is green side and this is the orange side. Okay, so now that we've gotten that one placed, let's find another one. Here we have the orange, yellow. Okay, so, and this is the yellow side, so this is going to work out perfect because this is the orange, yellow piece that we need to put in right here. And so since we have the orange facing us, that's good. We can just go down, down, up, up, and that places that piece right there. Okay, next is the orange blue. Okay, so let's find the orange blue side. Here's the orange blue side. So we'll put the orange blue to the blue side with the orange facing us because we want the orange down here, and it's down, down, up, up. Okay, now if you look at the bottom of the cube, you see that and we'll just turn the tip to help you identify what side you're looking at. So this is the blue side. So we have blue, orange. That's good. We've got yellow, orange. That's good. And we have green, orange. So that's good. So we know that all these are in the proper place. So next up is we actually want to put all these pieces into place, and that's real simple. Basically, it's just this piece right there, turn that and put that back in. So what that did was it just orientated on everything that, and here's another one we can do. And it was just basically turning that into position. So the one that's right next to the tip is in its correct position. That's all you're looking to do. Okay, so now we're going to start placing the rest of the edge pieces here. And we're going to do that by finding a orange blue, for example, and we're going to turn that away, and that's going to go right here. So basically, you turn that up so it intersects with this one, and you can turn it down. But of course, that didn't intersect correctly because the colors were swapped. So let's find another way of doing it. If it doesn't go in that way, turn it this way. Turn that in and back down, and that falls into place. Let's find another one. Here's an orange green. So this is obviously the green side. Okay. So you want to turn this tip up because this piece right here is orange green is going to go right here and replace this orange green, and turn that down, and that piece was placed. So another orange green. So we're just going to find the green side. This piece here is going to go there. So turn that up. Turn this into position and down. Okay, so now that we have those in a position, now we got to work on this one. So I see that there's two up here. So we can actually take them from up here and place them over here. And so what we want to do is we want to find the orange yellow. Well, this is the yellow side. Okay, so yellow side, here's the orange side. We can turn this out of position here, turn this up, in, and down. And same thing with this one. Turn that into position, up, in, down. And then here's the last one, the orange blue. Okay, so this one here is going to go here. The orange blue is going to go into this position, turn it up where it would intersect, and then turn it back down. Okay, and that solves the bottom of the cube. Now, you're wondering about this piece right here. Well, eventually we're going to want to... We're not going to want the orange center there eventually, but and I'll get into that in a minute. But if you wanted to put it in, you just go down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up, and that will place it. Okay, so let's move on. So the next thing you want to do is we want to find the three center edge pieces that belong in this layer right here. Okay, so this one here, blue, is on its correct color, so blue to blue, green to green, so this piece is placed correctly. However, Oh, and actually this piece is actually placed correctly as well. So blue and yellow is actually placed correctly, and this one's actually placed correctly. Well, okay, so wow, that actually worked out. We didn't have to go through an extra step. Okay, so the next thing we're going to want to do is place this one, and this one. And the way that we do that is by utilizing the top layer. So for example, I'm going to get this piece over here. Well, it does intersect over here. So for example, I could turn this down, turn that down, turn this back up and up, and that places the blue-green. However, it took this orange piece out, but no big deal. We can replace that by turning this out of the way, turning this piece back up, put that in, and back down, and nothing else was affected. So everything worked out there. Okay, so how about the let's see, how about the green yellow? All right, so the green yellow piece needs to go right there. So what we can do is turn that out of the way, because it will intersect right here. So right there. So this piece that we just turned out of the way will intersect right there to pick up this one. So we can go bring this down, bring that down, up and up, and again it took off one of the orange pieces, and we can simply replace it by turning this out of the way, bringing this piece up, put that. We need to find where it intersects, so it's going to intersect right here. So again, bring it down, bring this down. Oh, actually, you know what? The same thing, because it pulled this one out. Just bring it out of the way, put this up, turn it in and down, and that solves that. Okay, so now what we're going to do is, you always want to put this piece in the same color as the tip. Okay, so this is the way you want it. I know that it may look like you want to have it like this, because that looks better, but that's not the correct way of doing it. The correct way of doing this is by having this piece here. Okay, so not like this, where these two pieces are in. You just want this one piece in. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and solve this. This is a very easy algorithm. Now what you need to know here is that these two pieces need to go in a counterclockwise move to fit in. Okay, so but we're going to do the exact opposite, just like we did in this cube, the Pyraminx. Okay, we're going to do the opposite of what we actually need. So basically, it all starts off with just turn this once. We know we need to go counterclockwise. So instead of going counterclockwise, we're going to go clockwise. So turn this back, clockwise down, clockwise up, clockwise down, and that will solve this cube. Okay, great. So let's get started. The first thing we want to do is find our orange tips. All right, so here's one, here's another, and here's another. Great. And we can put these, the ones that go directly next to it, we can put those into place too if you like. And now we want to find the orange center edge pieces. So we need one that goes here, here, and here. Okay, so how about orange blue? Okay, so let's find the blue side. Okay, so this is going to be the blue side right here. And remember, we want the orange facing us, because whatever's facing us is going to end up on the bottom. So you do the down, down, up, up. Okay, if you like, turn the blue to the blue side. And so the orange blue is placed correctly. So let's find another one. Okay, how about orange green? Okay, so this is the green side right here, but we definitely need the orange facing us, and that's going to go down here. So it's down, down, up, up. Okay, so the orange green fell into the orange green side. And lastly, we need the so here's the blue one, we need the yellow one. Okay, so orange, yellow. Okay, this is the yellow side. We need the orange facing us, so the orange will end up down there, and you just do the down, down, up, up. And let's take a look at the orange bottom here now. So we have our center edge pieces, 1, 2, 3. That's good. And now we need to get our regular edge pieces here, 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 and here. Okay, so we'll work on this one, the orange, yellow. So we'll just put this side up. Okay, right, and you turn that in because that intersects there. Turn that back down, and that one's in. Okay, so here's another one, the orange green. So let's take a look at the green side, and there's actually 2 orange greens up there. So let's find out which one belongs where, because both of these are going to belong down here somewhere. So we'll just we'll bring this side up, because this will intersect here, and this also intersects there. So check it out. Bring this side up, turn that in, and bring this down. But obviously that's the wrong piece, okay, because it needs to be flipped. So let's undo what we just did, and we'll try it with this piece. Bring that in and back down. Okay, so one didn't work, do it with the other one. Now obviously this one here, the orange green, needs to go down here, so turn that out of the way. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. Bring this up, because this is going to intersect up here. Turn that in and down. Okay. And now we need to do the blue one. So how about if we bring this side up? Okay, because this orange blue needs to go down here. So turn this side up, turn that in and down. And we'll find another one. The orange blue. Okay, so orange, blue. We need to find where it intersects. It will intersect up here. So if I have it, just move it out of the way. Bring this up, bring that in, bring that down. And that completes the entire bottom layer of the cube. Okay. And remember, if here, I'll just show you. Down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up. Down, down, up, up. Okay, so if it ended up like this, where you have a piece that's out, okay, you can either elect to just keep it out if you want, or if you want to place it, then all you have to do is find the piece and just do the down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up, and that will fix it, and the entire bottom will be 100% done. Okay, so the next step is to locate the center edge pieces here, here, and here, and see if any of them match up to their corresponding colors. Okay, so blue, green. Well, no, blue belongs over here and the green belongs over there, so that's opposite. How about this one? Well, this is also opposite. Yellow belongs over here and blue belongs over there, so that's no good. But this does fit. Here, I'll make it easier for you to see. And remember, always put the piece the color piece that matches below the tip. Okay, that's what's going to help you out. So green, yeah, and yellow. So that does fit. So if you find one that fits, just keep it to the back. Keep it facing away from you. And then look at these two pieces. So these two pieces need to flip, and these two pieces need to flip. So I can start this algorithm off on either side, but let's just say that this was blue. Okay, so if this was blue and this piece actually fit and this was correct, then just start on the piece that is incorrect. But since they're both incorrect, it doesn't matter which way I start. Go down, down, up, up. Okay, and what you're going to do here is you're going to turn this out of the way. So you take these four pieces, move them out of the way, okay, because you want to replace them and you want to put them over here. So bring that up, turn that in, and bring this down. Okay, and so what did that do for us? Well, it basically it fixed all our center edge pieces. So these two are not correct. That's on its color. This one's on its color. These two are on their corresponding colors, and these two are on their corresponding colors. So now we want to work on fixing up these edge pieces over here on this row right here. And the way we do that is by using this top row to move and manipulate the pieces. Okay, so first things first. How about we want to get a blue-green. All right, so we have two choices here. There's a blue-green here, and there's a blue-green here. So let's see which one fits our needs the best. So we gotta find where it intersects. So it will intersect down here. Okay, so check this out. If I bring this down, I can bring this blue-green down, and that fits correctly. Bring that up, and then bring this back up. And all that did was it fixed this blue-green, but it took this blue yellow orange piece out from down here, which is fine. Just turn it out of the way, bring this up into position, turn that in, and bring this down. So you've restored this piece, and this piece is in correct. So let's find another piece to work on. How about the yellow green? All right, so here's a yellow green right there. So what happens if we turn this out of the way? Well, then it'll intersect down here. This will move down here, and this will move down here. So let's try doing this. Well, that's not going to work. Okay, so let's undo what we just did and find another option. Let's see. Well, the other one is over here. So that's not going to work for us right now. So let's actually work on this piece instead. A blue, yellow. So there's a blue yellow right there, and what you can do is turn this down, turn that down, because that's where it intersects. All right. So again, this blue yellow is we want to put it right there. It intersects right here. So this turns down to this position, and then this turns down into this position. So turn that down, turn this down, up, up. All it did was remove one of these pieces from the bottom, turn it out of the way. Okay, it's right there. Take this piece, bring it up, turn that back in and down. Okay, so the bottom is restored and that piece is in. Okay, so this piece is in, this piece is in. What about this one? Green, yellow. Okay, so we have two green yellows. How about if we bring this down, up, up, okay. It pulled this one off from the bottom, turn it out of the way, bring this up, put that in, and back down. Okay, great. So, again, put all your tips into place. Make sure that the piece that's directly next to your tip is into place. Okay, so it's not like this. Okay, although that looks kind of right, is actually correct when it's like this. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're just going to fix this tip here, and of course, we're going to use the same method that we did last time. This needs to have a counterclockwise rotation, right? So instead of doing counterclockwise, we're going to do clockwise, and we're just going to move. So this piece needs to come out as well. So the way that we're going to do that is we're just going to take any random side, bring it down, here again, right? And we can go ahead and just do the same thing to fix this again. This time we need a clockwise rotation, so we're going to do counterclockwise. So turn this counterclockwise down, counterclockwise up, counterclockwise down, and that fixed the tip. And now we're left with 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces out of place, which is perfect. That's exactly what we want. So just take a look at the bottom. So that's yellow, right? So yellow and red. It's not going to work any other way because these are not corresponding pieces, nor are these. So it has to be these 2 pieces here that are going to flip. And it's the same algorithm. It's just okay, so that's it. Thanks for watching. This is BeardedCubing 101. My name is Joe, and I am the BeardedCuber. We'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.